Hey Maths Legends, today we're looking at multiples. Now multiples is where we're going to write a list of multiples for any given number. So multiples meaning moving up, and we're going to be looking at finding all of them for that number.
So let's have a look at what's going to make us successful today. Now, the first thing that we're going to need to do is be able to see that there's a connection between multiples and multiplication. So we need to be able to see that those patterns for multiples come from our multiplication equations. Now, second thing we need to be able to do is be able to use pictures to help us list the multiples. So today what we'll be looking at is looking at stars and things like that that might be, or sticks, and that might have a certain amount of sides or amount of points and things like that, and how that can help us to form our multiples. The last one there is that you can identify and list all the multiples of a number. So being able to use our pictures and then be able to go on from there. So the first thing that we're going to need to know is that in the word multiple, you can see multiply. So when we talk about multiplying numbers together, we're talking about getting bigger. So here we're going to look how multiplication and multiples work together. So first thing I'm going to do is count on the first one how many points there are on this star. I can see that there are 8 points on the first star. I'm going to move to my next one. I have 2 stars. Each star has points. I've got 8 on my first, I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to go 16. I'm now going to 3 stars. I'm going to go 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. Now you'll notice that there is 1 star with 8 points. 1 times 8. Now 1 times 8 is 8. I've now got 2 stars with 8 points. 2 times 8 is 16. I have 3 stars with 8 points. 3 times 8 is 24. You can see that I now have the first 3 multiples of 8. 8, 16, and 24. Let's go on now and see if we can get the next 3. So I know the first is 8, second is 16, third is 24. I don't really need to count them now, but I can if I need to. I know that I have 4 stars and I have 8 points on each. Now I know that that's 32. I could go and count every single point and double check my answer, and I could do that right now and check, and I would find that I have 32. If you want to stop the video now and check and make sure I'm right, you can do so, but I'm going to move on. This one has 5 stars with 8 points. 5 times 8. Now 5 times 8 is 40. I move to the next one. I have 6 stars with 8 points. 6 times 8 is 48. Now I could keep going all the way to my first 10 multiples of 8, and I could then add on 8 more onto 48, 56. 8 more onto 56, 64. 8 more onto 64, 72. 8 more onto 72, 80. So I would then know that my first 10 multiples are 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. But knowing that multiples are going up are going to help us, because you're going to have your own go now. Having a look at this one, I have stars as well. They have 5 points on them. You're going to stop the video in a minute and you're going to go through and find the first 6 multiples of 5. You can count each of the stars if you need. You can use my multiplication method, which is 1 star with 5 points on them. And if you want an extra bonus challenge, I would love to see your working of the first 10 multiples of 5. Stop the video now, have a go. Okay, let's check and see how you went. 1 star, 5 points is 5. 2 stars, 5 points is 10. 3 stars, 5 points, 15. 4 stars, 5 points, 20. 5 stars, 5 points, 25. And if you have 6 stars and 5 points, you would have 30. If I then keep going on, I would have 35, 40, 45, and 50. So our first 10 factors, our first 10 multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You can hear that counting up in 5s. Well done. Love to see your answers and on your pictures. Any questions, bring them to class. Look forward to seeing you in class this week to talk about multiples.